Hello, good day to you, friends. So today, I'll be speaking, on the topic of OpenStack administration, and the component that I'll be describing today is Openvswitch. Openvswitch is a very important component, in OpenStack. Um, with as OpenStack is today, it is difficult, to talk about OpenStack without, talking about Openvswitch. Openvswitch is let's go to the Openvswitch website. So basically, you will see something like Openvswitch is a production quality multi-layer, you know, multi-layer virtual switch, licensed under the open source Apache 2.0 license. So it is a virtual switch, as you can see, and it supports a lot of standards and protocols. So it is used a lot in OpenStack. Like I said, it is difficult to talk about OpenStack, without talking about OpenVSwitch. So also, I'll also be speaking about three major bridges in OpenStack. If you are dealing with OpenStack, you should be familiar with these bridges. The first among them is the br-tun. You know, it is a tunnel bridge, so it can implement either VXLAN or GRE. The second one is the integration bridge. So the integration bridge is the actual bridge that is used for the virtual machines, and the BRX is the external bridge. It is the bridge that's used to connect to the outside world. So if you have followed my series about OpenStack administration, when I talked about installation, I think you should remember this particular bridge, BRX. It is the one that allows you to connect, to external world. So let me show you this the diagram. So to buttress my point. So this diagram shows a basic architecture of the OpenStack networking. So for example, let's say you have a virtual machine. This is test zero. That virtual machine, is connected to br-int. The br-int, like I said, is the integration bridge. Another virtual machine is also connected to that same bridge. So from the br-int is connected to the br-tun bridge. So the br-tun, is used for tunneling. So there's a tunnel. So if you see from G to H is a tunnel. It can be a GRE tunnel. It can be a VXLAN tunnel. So this architecture, shows you when you have the compute host or the compute node separated from the network node. So this is the network node here. This is the compute node. So the br-tun is used as integration. Sorry, the br-tun is used as the tunneling bridge between the compute node and the network node. So also you see another br-int on the network node. On the br-int, you have the DHCP agent and the router being connected here, which is connected to BRX. BRX is the bridge that allows you to connect to external world. So if you want to be solid, in OpenStack administration, you have to be familiar with these three bridges: br-int, br-tun, and BRX, and all of them they are implemented in Openvswitch. So let me go to the terminal and I will show you. So this is my terminal. So if you are in a multi-node environment, you go to your network node, um, and also your compute node. So this environment is a all-in-one, but I will still show you. So Openvswitch, you can interact with Openvswitch by using the OVS or OVS VS and if I type OVS VS show, it shows me the what is contained in the Openvswitch right now. So, like I said, you see, the first bridge here is br-tun. It's a bridge. So, you have to imagine what a bridge is. You have a bridge and you have ports connected to the bridge. It's like a physical switch where you have a physical switch that has ports, that you plug in the RJ45. So, but this implements it in a virtual, this is a software equivalent of a physical switch. So you have the br-tun, we have the br-int, and the BRX. Oh, sorry, yeah, BREX. So the BREX, allows you to connect to the outside world, and you see the Open vSwitch version. It's somewhere down here. So this gives you basically uh the summary of everything that is contained in the networking of OpenStack as it is. So br-int, you see, the br-int has a lot of ports, connected to it because, like I said, the br-int is the one that the virtual machines connect to, and not only the virtual machines, but also the DHCP port and the routing agent and the DHCP agent, both connect to this br-int here, and virtual machines also connect to br-int. So be familiar with these three bridges. So some of the commands that I have here, basically shows how you interact with Open vSwitch. I have showed OVS, VS Code show. Another one is if you want to look at the flows. So what is there's something called Openflow. So the Open vSwitch, implements. Let me write it here. Openflow. So the Openflow protocol is very important. So the if you want to look at those flows, you can use the OVS OF Kodo dump flow. So if I go to the terminal and I run OVS OF Kodo dump flows, then I will specify the particular bridge that I want. So this is BREX. So these are the flows, what is called open flows, in that particular bridge. And we can do it for the br-tun also. So you see, these are the flows, in the br-tun. And similarly, let me clear this. We can do it for the br-int also. So these are the open flows or rules, that dictate how traffic, flows in OpenStack. So that's one way of interacting. If you just want to list the bridges that are available on your Openvswitch, you can do list br. So you see, it gives me these three bridges. So I have three bridges, available on this Openvswitch right now. You can add bridge. So if you want to add bridge, you can do something like OVS VS Code add bridge. Let me call it demo bridge, demo br. So now if I do a list bridge again, you see I have one more bridge here. So, and I can add ports, to that bridge. So uh, another one, you can list the interfaces, in a particular bridge. So if I want to list the interfaces in BRAX, I will do this. If I want to list the interfaces in br-int, so you see the br-int has more interfaces. Like I showed, this is the QR, that's for the routing. QG is for the DHCP. Then you have other bridges, other ports as well. So if you want to list for the br-tun also, the br-tun has only one interface. So manager, so the manager, there's a concept of manager in Open vSwitch. So the manager is basically like the controller, what controls that particular uh, Open vSwitch. So this represents the address of the manager. So if you get into advanced, maybe networking in the realm of Open vSwitch, you will know that, or software defined networking, you can have different managers. You can have, there's something called Open Daylight. Open Daylight can be a manager. There are several other managers, that can be used to control the Open vSwitch. Yeah, you can also list ports. So let's list port. So this basically lists the ports in a particular bridge. So if you want to run the command, so some of the most useful ones are the ones under OVS VS Codel. So, and I think you can use help. You can use the help to get help, about what you want to do. Um, so yeah, you can do a lot of things actually. Like this is, Open vSwitch is like a something you have to learn on its own. It's has a lot of things that are advanced, configurations that you can do here. So basically, that is what I want to show in this demonstration. Just to intimate you with what the how Open vSwitch is used in OpenStack, uh, and also the three major bridges that OpenStack uses. You should never forget this. These three major bridges. They are everywhere. Uh, if you need to troubleshoot OpenStack, the OpenStack networking, most likely you have to deal with these bridges and some basic commands, that you can use to interact with Open vSwitch. So, briefly, I think that's what I want to show. So, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have a question or comment or addition, or that will be beneficial to everybody, so you can drop it. So, or if you have something in mind that you feel I should talk about, let me know, and I'll talk about it. So thank you for watching. Take care. See you in some other videos. Bye.